Terrific view of the nighttime traffic between Manhattan and our setting tonight, Brooklyn, New York. Coming up, Allie, it's all.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Inside, we have Randall and Robinson. Fournier, the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Walker in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, Harrison Durant in as the forwards. The star-studded back. Cleveland going with almost an entire new group here. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Allen in for Harden. Noel against Allen. Shoots from 12. Noel with the rebound. New York has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Quickly outside.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Kicks it out to Barrett. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Irving against Quickly. And the shot's good by Irving.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period. Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
Outside Irving. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Oh, fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
Gibson's checked in for Randall. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here we go. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Irving's got 15 points.
Ooh, 7 for 9 in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Pass to Gibson. Outside Burks. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quickly against Irving. Here's Griffin. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Quickly. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it.
Next ball. Substitutions for the Nets. Nicholas Watson. Patrick Mills.
Here's Mills. Here's Claxton. And the jumper from the wing offline. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Knicks out in front, up by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Well, a lot of excitement around the Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau. All-star Julius Randle.
Genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you really excel as a player, and he knows that the only way to do that is through the grind, through hard work, and putting the hours and the effort in day after day. So that's his thing. He's going to push you in practice, push you in workouts, and he's your biggest fan when you're out there on the court.
Well, we knew how demanding Tibbs can be, Grant, but that personal touch Is that something new?
No question. I mean, it's a feature of coaches nowadays. He's learned at every stop and understands it can't be all business all the time.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Nerlens Noel. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Gibson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So the Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Claxton. Outside Mills. Allen with it. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. And yep, it's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Pass to Gibson. Back to Walker. Kicks it to Quickly. Fournier for 3. Sinks it from distance. Fournier's got 9.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Mills. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Fournier with the bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Known as a shot blocker coming in, Mitchell has added some discipline in that area, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt, because if you remember his first couple seasons, he was picking up way too many fouls. This guy is 7'1", with a 7'4" wingspan and elite athleticism. He can stay patient, let the offensive player make his move, and still be in a position to contest.
Quickly passes to Walker. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Durant finds Allen. Driving in. Up and in on the layup. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And that one's good. Quickly. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Brooklyn calls timeout. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Can that be tricky, making that transition one seat over to the head coach? So it's the New York Knicks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Defense is...
Let me hear you.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. Making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Allen comes in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Robinson. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
They've got MP. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Outside Mills. From deep. The Knicks pull it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Barrett. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Gibson's checked in for Randall. Left side Mills. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Fournier with the bucket. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Fournier against Allen. Out to the right wing. Aldridge finds Allen. Fades away. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Millsap, he's checked in for Aldridge. Noel, he's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for Walker. Wide open look. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Fournier against Allen. Fournier with the bucket. Fournier's got 19.
Listen, we've seen Evan Fournier go off before. This guy is smart, and he takes high percentage shots.
Here's Millsap, and the Nets tack on two more.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
The shot by Fournier, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Allen. A minute 15 left in the third quarter of the game. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Allen. Can't get it to drop. New York goes the other way with it. They led by as many as 18. On the wing quickly. He's guarded by Mills. Quickly passes to Barrett. To the paint. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Barrett's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Offensive board. For three, here's Harris. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harris has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Lets it fly. Misses the jumper. And so it's the New York Knicks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Millsap. And it's Allen in for Harden. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Walker comes in for Burks. So on the floor for New York. Nerlens Noel out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Walker in at point guard. Allen finds Irving. On the wing, Durant. Fires for three. Drops in the three. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Knicks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Julius Randle.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Nails it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
MP outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. That shot missing. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
She say, Papi, is it mine? I said it depends. When look from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in. Mother come back, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio. Let's think I know her. The hinges, I for the door. Then let my friends in. I feel like Joey, but lipstick. Keep it realistic. No fiction. Work for no. I got them clothes, this the big reveal. It's the boys, me no Carlito pushing her. Prodigal, it's me not paralyzing, not hiding. It's me optimizing my option. I took a second, the doctor put me up out of my mommy. I cook up, I walk, took yo, like I walk. Cook up, I walk, took yo, like I walk.
Yes, man. You already know premium.
Do somersault. Let's do. Take the summers off. I love it. You can never take me down. Hey, if you ain't like me, you gon' hate me now. You're afraid to strike, yeah, manifested as a child. My cousin stacked the bread and manifested as a. These thoughts from my head and manifested as a crime. I need enough of my kids. Little mama got a diamond straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said it depends. When look from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in. Mother come back, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio. Next thing I know her. Hinges. Then let my friends. Joy.
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. Alright. Here I know. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Hey! Sim-Simma. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush. Pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I?
we mentioned before that both of you received a logo at the same time. So how has your life changed on NBA 2K22 or off the video game as well since receiving that logo?
No, I've just been giving back to the community. Every day I run at least 10 games just out there just with randoms, and just giving back to the community and just showing like, hey, this logo just doesn't represent me, but it represents the community.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome. Hey, Dave.
Good evening.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Towns is out there with Prince.
And light in that locker room, so it does matter.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Prince. McDaniels comes in for Josh Okogie. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverley in for D'Angelo Russell. Allen against Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
Here's Mills. Griffin trying to get open. Shot's good by Mills.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Towns. Offensive rebound. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Ball. Beverley, the pass to McDaniels. The pass to Reed. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. Reed misses. And so Allen will bring it up for the Nets. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
McDaniels dishes to Towns. Pass to Beverley. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And that one's good. Millsap.
Decisive on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Millsap. He's not going to let that opportunity go to waste.
Inside. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 9.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Brooklyn ahead, up 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And Kevin Durant able to get his shot anytime he wants. But he points out that defense.
This league does not one-on-one defense, so it's a team defense. And the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them that's going to help them and that they trust. So, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
I agree. Well, if they're locking teams up, they're awfully hard to stop.
And KD, with his length, probably underrated as far as his defensive impact.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Mills. He's out there with Allen. Bruce Brown is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Beasley against Allen. Beasley inside. Brooklyn leading by 4. And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
Durant's checked in for Brown. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. And both free throws good for Mills.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Pass to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The shot's good. Mills has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. To the inside. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Beverly. And that's now 6 points for Malik Beasley. Nets leading by 4. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Passes it to Allen. Outside Millsap. Katie with it. Picked up by Edwards. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to send.
Hit. Shooting one.
So it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to... Some changes. Paul Millsap's checked in for Durant. Allen comes in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Irving. Here's Aldridge. He dishes it to Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, impressive shot there by Harris. He's in the league to make the hard shots, not just the opener.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Trent's out there with Towns, and it's Okogie into the small forward.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Out to Harris. The pass to Allen. Pass to Mills. Three-pointer. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Minnesota also with the sub. Beasley's checked in for Taurean Prince.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Russell kicks to Edwards. Pass to Towns. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
You know, we've become used to seeing Towns own the offensive end of the floor. This lets the game come naturally to him.
Mills passes to Millsap. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
So when he's got the position he wants inside, he's committed to throwing it down. And Millsap, he's got a nice vertical on him, too.
Minnesota calls timeout. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Millsap. Bruce Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Okogie. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverly in for D'Angelo Russell. Allen surveying the D. Claxton, good, and the assist goes to MP. Claxton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Bounce pass from Beverly. Now Reed. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Back to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Bucket is good. Beverly's got his second basket of the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Irving. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Beverly the pass to Towns. Shot from 16. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Towns has got 23. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Changes for Brooklyn. Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Brown. And Allen subbed in for James Harden. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Reed. Okogie comes in for McDaniels. Edwards has come in for Malik Beasley. And it's Russell in for Patrick Beverly. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Allen is out there with Irving, and it's Aldridge in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
No stage too big for KD. You need a basket? He's your man.
Back to Edwards. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Russell, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Man, Durant is a flat-out ball, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Here's Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
The three from KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Pins outside. No good again that time. The Nets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Allen in the post. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Durant. Pocket 6. Aldridge. Allen outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Irving can't hit. Russell against Allen. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called, the Nets. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant feeling it out a bit. Aldridge trying to break free.
It's in! And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're down by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Russell with the 3. He's off from 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line, 2 times.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Guys, what do you think?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot 3, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
I'm a psycho for these hunters, got a cash fetish. I've been studying these hunters, I'm a mathematic. And this love make me wanna buy my dedicated. Cause the love got me by the...
Yo, so I just got off the phone with your agents, and they want me to set up an interview with Candace Green. It's your turn to set the narrative.
Not gonna lie to you, man. I'm kind of nervous.
Well, as you should be. You're about to go on national television and complain about your boss. Now, I don't want you thinking that you're doing the wrong thing, because you're not. I mean, you got the right to work for whoever you want to work for.
Look, I hear you, Rig, but that's a lot of eyes on me, bro.
Yeah, that's why you make a lot of money. Facts.
Yeah, you're right. Candace Green, she is respectful. This ain't gonna be no Frank Valentine situation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all you're doing is applying a little pressure. Respectfully.
You make that sound so easy. Respectfully.
Well, I'm sorry, are we in the easy business? Because I could have sworn it was the NBA superstar / music and fashion mogul business, but I don't know.
All right, I got you. We got you, all right?
Look, just do your little manifestation, visualization thing and just picture yourself killing it.
You right. You right, I got this. Yeah, it's cool. I got this.
Bet. So I'm going to call Candace, set up the meeting. I'll put it on your schedule.
Appreciate you, bro.
Anytime.
Alien feel like I'm living on my own planet. Bought a spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim like like a laser tag. Wish never rich. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got red going jeans, cause a cool rack. Chanel shoes overseas, they were pan leather. Shop in Tokyo, Japan, they the best ever. Blueberry t-shirt, sleeve vanilla. Hard top, turn a vert, riding any weather. Ain't gotta bend down, this ain't a propeller. Man, we spend it down, copping Gucci sweaters. Instead of dripping, I cannot help them. Used to booming out the guys, we are not the. Like Colombia ties out of Mexico. Spread the beds 100 times, still. Got some pimp, feel applying, feel like Velcro. Buying in love, shopping on Rodeo.
Why so many, man?
So we're following your journey to legend this year. You have to get to level 40 in 4 separate seasons. What do you guys think of the new legend requirement?
The fact that you can woosah at 40, you know what I'm saying? Season, it goes season 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, every season you hit level 40, now you're able to explore and do other things. You just don't necessarily have to just grind all the time. It's refreshing. It is refreshing. And that's why this game is gonna be so fire. Like, people not gonna forget this game. This one next, they're not gonna forget.
It's just time.
Now, the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Bulls.
Before we get...
Hey, Brian, we've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called.
All right, Alec, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Irving runs point with Harden to his side. And it's... Substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for... Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Allen in for Harden. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Jones comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Ball.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Stolen! White on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Levine for 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Caruso with the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Irving against White. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. No good that time. Good work defensively by White.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Back to Caruso. The 3 ball. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Griffin outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Levine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
And Mills, here we go. Millsap outside, launches a three, hits the three-pointer. Millsap's got 5.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Here's Levine for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Joe Harris making highlights for the Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. He's one of the deadliest scorers in the game today. But Kyrie...
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs.
Well, Irving at 6'3" has the size and quickness to defend.
And that's an area, BA, where he's improved, but he only needs to be average defensively. His scoring is elite.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
One storyline that's shaping up is all the points they're getting at the foul line. They've gotten to the stripe repeatedly here in the first half. I love that attacking mindset.
Their three-point shooting could be a factor tonight, too, if they maintain their current form.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Derek Jones. Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's Levine in at the small forward position.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Outside Jones. Pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Now here's Allen. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. It's hauled in by White. Chicago trailing here. And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
Well, he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Here's Mills. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Timeout called. The Bulls outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most?
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. So it's Brooklyn, a sizable lead of 14. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, Zach Levine has been sensational. Nets making a change here. Allen's checked in. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Aldridge in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Over Allen. The Bulls with another miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Millsap, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Williams. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ball with it. Durant covering. And stolen by Irving. LaVine against Allen. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got assist number 5 here tonight. Chicago has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
The open shot, DeRozan nails the wide-open jumper. DeRozan's got 7 points.
And that's when he's at his best. DeRozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass the ball. And here's White. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. DeRozan for 3.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. You know, Kobe White, the former Tar Heel, viewed as a bit of a combo guard. But what I like, his playmaking skills has improved.
Ball with it. Durant covering. Pass to DeRozan. Outside White. Here's LaVine. The 3 from Ball. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. Irving against Ball. Irving, the pass to Harris. White against Allen. Knocked away. Right side, Irving. There's the triple. And he can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end. Yet they continue to lead.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Irving. Pass to Harris. Outside Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Claxton. Harris is checked in for Brown. And it's Allen in for Mills. Ball finds LaVine. Here he goes. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ball passes to LaVine. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Don't forget about their points in the paint either. Those have been huge.
And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. MP outside. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his third personal. Team second.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Brooklyn. And out the line, shooting 2.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Irving, the pass to Allen. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Aldridge with the bucket.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Ball passes to DeRozan. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Brown comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Green's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Here's Allen. The shot that time not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outside, Green. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Bradley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Mills with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Hey, Candace.
Hey, good to see you, MP. So thanks for reaching out to me, and I'm honored that you've chosen me to talk about this.
Oh, look, I respect how you approach things, and you were the person to tell this story.
Oh, I appreciate that. All right, so let's get into this. So there's this rumored list about your preferred trade destinations that's circulating on social media. Is that a legitimate list?
Yeah, it's true. Hey, I told my agent where I wanted to go, and to get me there as soon as possible. Look, I need to be somewhere where I'm appreciated for who I am and not for who someone else wants me to be. It's just that simple.
Okay, well, any concern that going public with your trade demands might alienate the fans?
Not really. Look, my real fans, the ones that's been with me since day one, they ain't going nowhere. Now, some of these bandwagon cats who wasn't looking at me anyway, I don't worry about them.
Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Anything else you want to share with me today?
I think that's good for today, don't you?
I think so. I got plenty. Thanks so much, MP.
Hey, look, I'll see you soon, Candace.
All right.
Yeah. That's true. booming out the way. For the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim like a laser tag. Rich, damn rich. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got red going jeans, cause I'm cool right. Check on my friend like a fantastic. I was broken, sleeping on the mattress. I felt like I when nobody happy. Jumping at this.
Taking out this notebook every day.